Hey everyone, welcome to tonight's Survivor recap. Blood versus
Blood
water.
versus water. Hunapoo versus Coyopa.
Alright, so over at Hunapoo,
John is the odd man out. He's
Yeah,
the
he
only one
wasn't
who didn't
in-
know what was going on.
he wasn't in on the vote to get rid of Drew.
It's damage
So he's
control
like,
time. I'm on the John Apology Tour. Hello, nice to meet you. My name
Yeah.
is John.
So last week when they were showing scenes from this week, they tried to make it look like he was gonna freak out on
Yeah.
everyone, but they edited that.
Creative
So it would look like that.
editing.
Yeah, but he was like, oh, you guys, I'm so sorry. Like, I'm with you.
If
Drew
you would have
sucks.
told me,
Yeah.
I would have definitely voted him out. He was a total anus.
Well, he's working on making his game better. Jeremy, however, is in the perfect spot right now. Yeah.
This
Perfect.
is great. Even though my wife is gone, it's fantastic.
At least the pressure's off. He doesn't have to worry about her.
Well, let's get to the arena.
All right.
Survivor arena.
It's time for Hunapoo to take the walk
Marchin.
of shame.
And Alec is like, dude, where's my brother?
I can't believe it, and
He was such a good guy. He was like the best one there. What's going on?
It's like he's never seen a competition reality show. He's like a big threat. Why would they take him out?
Has he seen life? All right, so
It's time for another shocker.
drop your buffs.
But first, Big Brother,
exactly.
I loved Jeff's snarkiness in this episode.
Jeff's been extremely snarky the entire season,
He
and
was
I'm
like,
digging it.
it
hardcore.
shocks me that people are shocked on the other tribe when they know nothing that's going on on the other tribe. You know what I mean?
How do you have these opinions when you don't know
Yeah.
what's going on over there?
But it's time for the real shocker.
Drop your buffs.
Ah, they're switching up the tribes.
But Jeff wants to know, is it better to be a loved one on a tribe alone? I mean, with a couple, or is it better to be single?
And they made a good point, you know? When
If you're single, you don't got that extra baggage around your ankle.
Mhm.
But
you're free!
free to make those alliances.
All right.
All right.
Let's talk about the new tribes.
The
Interesting.
Blue, aka Hunapoo, now only has one couple on it.
Josh and Reed are reunited.
And Julie, Natalie, Wes, and Alec and Jeremy.
So they
All
got a
singles.
lot of singles on there.
But on the Coyopa tribe, which is the orange, 3 couples. Kelly
one
and Dale,
single.
John and Jacqueline, Baylor and Misty, and little old Keith all by his lonesome.
Keith!
He's so strange.
Emotional.
Yeah.
Keith kind of reminds me of like an old cartoon of a fireman.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Yes.
Like the big eyes and
Yes.
the mustache.
Yes. And the blue navy blue suit, he kind of looks like
It
a
was meant to be.
exactly, or like a balloon in the not a balloon, but one of those characters that goes to the Macy's parade.
I know what you're talking
Yeah.
about. Mhm.
All right. Well.
Old-timey firefighter.
Yes. It's Hunapoo time, and
Jeremy's like, oh crap!
because there was no challenge this week.
Right, no reward challenge.
Go back with no food and get to know your new tribe mates.
Okay, so Jeremy's like, oh crap!
Yeah.
Not in such a good spot anymore.
Uh-oh, hot dog. But Josh and Reed, they are in heaven.
They haven't decided if this is going to be good for their individual games or not, but they're just excited to be reunited.
I
think
freaking
all of the loved ones are like
love
that.
their story.
Yeah.
Josh, his dad is a preacher, and having Reed in his life helped him come out to his family.
Mm-hmm.
And they're saving it for marriage. It's so cool. I just absolutely love the two of them. They are fantastic together.
Agreed.
All right.
All right, so Hunapoo's having some issues because
They're hungry.
they don't have a lot of food left.
They got like 10 grains of rice left.
These jokers were eating 2 hefty meals a day.
Wow, they were in the hefty hideaway.
Maybe that's why they were winning all the challenges. Because
Well-
over at Coyopa, they were eating 1 small meal a day.
Well, Alec, he wants to go to Jeff and say, dude, can we trade something for some
Need
rice?
more food. Can I cut off some of my hair for some rice?
Hey, it's worth a shot, right? Because all those other trades worked out so well.
Well, even with the food thing aside, Alec is feeling pretty confident about this new tribe. He thinks they're going to be a lot more athletic than his old tribe, and I think he's right about that.
Yeah, he wants the athletes, not the mathletes. All right, so unfortunately, though, there is a single-person majority. All of the singles outweigh that one couple. Well, it is if you're the couple.
I guess.
And
Jeremy's a little worried, though, about Alec, because Alec has strong ties to Josh, because they were both on Coyopa together, so he's worried that Alec is going to totally go
work
with Josh
them.
And Reed.
And then they're going to have an alliance of 3.
Mm-hmm.
So that cannot be. And in that case, they would have to vote out Alec.
All right.
So, Coyopa time.
Woo!
John is excited to finally have a big meal.
Yeah, the people who were on Hunapu go over to Coyopa and they're like, all right, let's eat all your food. What do you got?
Yeah. And, well, John, he also is dealing with some home issues.
Right.
His dad was dying of brain cancer when he left for the show.
Mm-hmm.
And he was all alone on his tribe, and now he's really happy to have Jacqueline back so that he has somebody that he can really talk to and know what's going on in his life.
Right. I'm glad that they're reunited. But there's
However,
some awkward PDA action going on.
Baylor's really digging it, though.
Oh my god, they show John and Jacqueline, like, making out, and Baylor's just like...
What is this, your softcore porn movie?
That was so weird!
Go away!
Okay, so, Keith.
Oh, poor Keith. He is the 7th wheel.
Yeah.
But you know what? He's got the idol!
Yay! I completely forgot until he mentioned it that he had the idol, so that's pretty exciting. Because I like Keith. I want to see him stick around.
I go back and forth with Keith. At times, I think he, like, what he did to Jeremy was kind of jerky. And I didn't really like him so much after that. But this week, I'm up on Keith. I really like him.
Well, the food issue is a really big deal this week.
It's a big problem.
It's causing problems at Coyopa, too.
Right. Even though Coyopa's got a ton of food compared to Hunapu, Dale is complaining that Missy is scooping out way too much rice.
Yeah, she's like, Baylor, you want some more? You want more, baby Baylor? Okay.
Well, she is the mama bear, and she's pretty pissed at Dale because she knows that him and Baylor don't get along.
Yeah.
And that he's been going after her.
But who started that?
Oh, I think it was Baby B.
All right.
Baylor.
So, let's talk about this week's immunity challenge.
All right. This was a dirty one.
It was.
It was very muddy.
Obstacle course involved, too. So, it started off, they had to dig up this bag.
With a key in it.
Mm-hmm.
And then use that to open the gate to the obstacle course. And the obstacle course was basically a mud pit with some ropes on the top. It was like a Tough Mudder.
You had to go under the ropes.
Yeah. And then when you got to the end, it was like you were getting tar and feathered, but you were getting mud and dirted.
Ugh, they had to shake this pole, which had this, what would you call that?
Basket?
Yeah, like a basket type thing on top.
But it was full of dirt and sandbags.
As you shake it, the sandbags fall out.
Right.
And I think there were 20, right?
I think so. And a whole bunch of dirt and like shrapnel and mulch and grossness.
So then, once you have your sandbags, you go to the tossing area.
You toss your bags onto the platform.
So the first tribe to have 10 on the platform wins immunity.
Oh. Well, Hunapu got their bag first, and they took the F off.
They had a huge lead throughout the whole challenge. And when Coyopa finally got to the shaking round,
they were like this. You have to go like this to get the bags out, not like this.
Yeah, it was bad. Obviously, they were not listening to Shake It Off in their heads.
Yeah. All right, so
those haters are gonna hate.
Oh, they are. So Hunapu, it wasn't even close. They steamrolled over Coyopa.
And Jeff made a very big point.
Snarky Jeff.
He pointed that out for sure.
So, however, at the end, Alec was like, no, actually, wasn't it Reed? Who was like, Jeff, excuse me, can we talk to you? You know,
they were like,
mano.
We need to trade for food again. Is there something we could do? And Jeff is just like,
you're out of rice again. You guys suck. See you tomorrow.
So they're going to try to negotiate possibly the next day.
Jeff's pretty busy with tribal, so he'll fit you in.
All right, so back at Coyopa. They lost again. New people, they still lost.
Keith is worried because he's the seventh wheel.
But he does have that idol.
Well,
It looks like there's some trouble, though, amongst the couples.
Kelly and Dale, they realize that they need to hook up with another couple. Just having Keith on their side is only 3.
Not enough.
So they go and talk to Jacqueline and John, and they're like,
They try to pull them in.
can we work together?
It seems like they're getting along well, and they're going to work together.
Until Jacqueline and John go to talk to Missy and Baylor, and they're like, well...
Hang out with us.
Maybe.
Yeah, so we don't get a decision
No.
from John and Jacqueline at this point. They go right into tribal council.
Which it's pretty unusual because usually you pretty much know what's going to happen, you think.
Not always.
Well, Jeff starts the probesting. Keith, is it good or not to be a single? Yes.
Miss
and
Wesley.
No. Yeah. The couples say, hey, it's harder to be a couple because if your loved one did anything, then that's on you.
Mm-hmm.
And everyone's been talking around camp. They, well, except for Keith,
Is everyone
I guess.
talking?
Everybody talks.
Oh, wait, I messed it up.
Yeah.
Because I had that song, Everyone's Watching.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Okay.
Little brain fart.
Moving on.
Dale totally calls out Baylor.
Well, because Missy was like, I've heard that Dale is being mean to my daughter, blah, blah, blah. And Dale is just like, whoa, she was coming after me first.
All right. Well, Jacqueline and John seem to be the hottest couple in camp right now.
And then Baylor's like, you're the hottest couple ever.
Weird. Back away.
What is
from
happening?
the couple. All right. I guess she's falling in love with love.
I don't know.
But Missy doesn't like Dale. And Dale don't like Missy either.
All right, well, let's get to the vote.
All right.
Keith did not play his idol. Smart
Smartly.
move.
Yep. So 2 votes each went to Baylor, Kelly, and Dale. So when the last vote was read, it was for Kelly.
What? I thought for sure that John and Jacqueline were going to work with Kelly and Dale.
I thought Baylor was going to go home.
That's what I thought too.
But it did not
Kelly
happen.
was voted out.
Wow. That's harsh.
Yeah.
Next time, Dale gambles with his fake idol.
Remember that little pendant that he found on the rice container?
John, check this out.
And John's just like, oh.
Wow. And rice arrives for Hunapoo. But Jeff tells everyone, P.S. you suck.
Mm-hmm.
And it is the worst tribe ever in the history of Survivor.
As far as food is concerned.
As far as help is concerned. And it's going to cost you a stiff penalty.
Mm-hmm.
And we were thinking maybe they would have to welcome new tribe member Condoleezza in order to get the rice. No. Okay. Let us know what you think
What do you guys
in the comments.
think is going to happen? Because
Yeah.
it sounds like this penalty is going to be pretty serious.
I'm thinking that they're going to have to give up one of their tribe members
I
to
think
the
that'd
other
be
tribe.
really interesting.
I think so too. I hope that's what it is because that's what I want to see.
Okay.
And let us know. And until next time,
Much love.
Edit.